Hi guys, it's been about 1,000 years since I last said hello, so hello! This is now June, so officially birthday month has ended for me. And of course, on the tails of birthday month are the aftermath of bills and maybe possibly too many dinners out. However, I wanted to do a haul video to kind of show what I did get for myself during birthday month. So I wanted to start with, of course, my favorite subject, which is skincare and especially masks. So around this time last year, I had purchased a bunch of masks. You can go back in time for the mask haul that I did. And this one specifically was from Sephora, a company called Wen. Last year I got their Snow Angel, which was their brightening version. Wen is a company from Korea, and the sheets, there's about 4 in a pack. They are huge. By huge, I mean like they're big. They go outside the face. I always have to fold them in. However, they are super saturated, super soaked, and I find that I can get more than one use out of the packs, and I'll show you how I can do that in just a second. So that was probably one of my favorite buys from last year, so I repurchased with their new hydrating mask as opposed to the brightening one, which was no longer available to purchase. New company I got was Karuna. And this one also is a Korean line, and what I like about this company was they had a sampler pack. So they had 4 different masks, and I've already gone through 2 of them, but they are fantastic. I had their anti-aging one and their antioxidant one, and what I haven't used are their exfoliating and their hydrating versions yet. These I like because they're not as they're not that biocellulose that the Wen is, where it's actually like almost like a coconut meat, where it's like a second skin. It really adheres. You know how some fiber masks, they just fall off. This is a fiber mask. After it starts to dry, it does kind of fall off. However, the size fits really nicely onto my face as well. So I've been enjoying the Karuna, and after I go through all 4 of them, I'll be able to know which is my favorite type. So it's kind of good value instead of buying one full size of a bunch just in case my skin doesn't love it. So far, loving both of those. However, I mentioned that I wanted to get 2 uses out of those masks. So this is a new trend that, well, maybe not new to some of my viewers, but definitely, I don't know if you've heard the term pop-up masks. Basically, here's a pop-up mask. It's actually not much on its own. This is from Shiseido, which when I've done some surgery around, apparently Shiseido does the best. It's a collection of these little tiny, they look like old vitamin C tablets that my grandpa used to give to me. Really, these ones are very compressed. If you've ever been camping and you have like compressed towels or anything like that, you know what it means. It's really small, you add water, it expands to its full size. And that's what these are. These are little fiber face masks, pressed down to little puck. So what you do is take that, immerse it in a liquid, like an essence or a lotion or a serum, and then you would apply it to your face, and it's kind of like a little DIY mask with your own products. I've tried it mixing with a gel mask that I had, and that was pretty successful. I tried mixing it with a toner that I was using. Didn't work out so well. However, perfect for a company like Wen, who oversaturates their masks. There's so much fluid in the bottom, it just sits there. So I can use this to capture the rest of the fluid, and then I have a second day of mask not for free, well, those cost money, but it's definitely economical to me, and just had to try it out because I'm hearing a lot of talk around it. So I'm kind of curious if you guys have tried any pop-up masks or any new fiber masks. It's definitely a trend that's huge in Asia for such a long time, and definitely coming over this way slowly but surely, though it definitely doesn't appeal to my North American sensibilities of waste not, want not, because you put the sheet on and then you inevitably throw it out. So there's a lot of packaging and a lot of waste, which definitely does come with a lot of Asian products. However, there is also something very spa-like and very enjoyable. So I'm fighting an inner battle right now with those and still geeking out about it at the same time. Okay, so next thing is not new to many people. New to me because I kept putting it off. Blackheads are a small concern compared to acne, which, as you know, is a huge concern for me. Getting on top of acne has only been a 10 or, how old am I now? It was just birthday month, right? Easily a 16-year struggle, I'm going to say at this point. So blackheads were not a huge issue. However, I noticed that they're really there. Now that I'm starting to clear up, I'm starting to notice everything else, right? So this egg pore mask, most of it is just packaging. At the little bottom, it's a gel mask that, gel mask with little bits of goo, and it's gold and gray and white goo inside the gel. You would put it on your skin and then rub it around until it makes sort of a cream. Let me see if I can do that with the remainder. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's little beads and little granules in there, so you're polishing and theoretically exfoliating, and it breaks down certain ingredients in there, breakdown, and it becomes this exfoliating creamy texture, and it's very slippery and viscous, so you don't have to worry about harming your skin or creating any redness, which is nice. I've used it a couple times and I've got not any dryness, any flakiness or peeling. I'm not sure if I've gotten any results, but it's a fun little mask so far. I'll keep you posted, and it's so cute. So that's the egg pore. Got that from Moly. It's one of their biggest sellers, so much they have a whole range in that line as well. Jumping to another, and my last skincare product would be the Neostrata. This is actually on my list of things I will never, ever be without. Because, like I said, acne is such a big concern for me. Neostrata is an amazing Canadian line that has a huge range of dermatologist quality active ingredient products. Now, some of them are pretty harsh. The toning level 2% strength toner, I used to use it daily, and of course I needed it to keep my skin clear. However, now in retrospect, I really was abusing my skin, over drying it, and really, because it has 10% glycolic and 2% salicylic, it is quite active and can cause a little irritation, which actually could have led me to more acne. So I pull it back to once or twice a week, or as needed. I had a recent extreme breakout along my chin area because, of course, birthday month, I was drinking some wine. Wine definitely causes me to break out. So that's back in effect because I used up the last of it. Always will have it in my emergency care cupboard. So, on to what's new and fantastic. Oribe, I've always wanted to buy something from this line. It's a really luxury hair care line. Their dry texturing sprays seem to be a smart choice. Not quite a surf spray, not quite a dry shampoo, smells phenomenal, and gives my hair that beautiful fluffy volume with a little bit of grit that I really, really like. So to give you a quick demo, so spraying it in, I still would go like with most dry shampoos where I'm really putting it in right at the roots, and I keep the shots really short. Oh my gosh, it smells so fantastic, like peach and blonde woods. It's fantastic. However, what this will instantly do, it's just beginning to dry there, so maybe, I don't know if you can see the effect, but what it does is it absorbs any oil. It's giving me that grit. I can feel my hair is not as soft as it was just a second ago, and what it really does is it's going to give that volume and texture, and I find a touch of cold, but really that scent will last for a day or so. I've used this as my dry shampoo for a second day, and it's lasted me all the way into like the next day. When I was in the shower, I was still smelling it as it was washing out. So fantastic product for a little of everything. The small size was about $20, and the full size, of course, a little more. However, it was a nice jump into Oribe, and it's definitely a line that you will see me exploring more in the future. Last product on my list is something that I actually am wearing right now. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with VDL. It's a moderate priced Korean brand that like really focuses on trendy stuff. I was doing a search on eBay for lip products. I really wanted to, just explore and see what else was out there. And I don't know how I came across their Tint Bar Triple Shot, but I'm really glad I did. This is the red tone, and I've already been working it down into a nub. It actually came as just a blunt balm stick. And what's really special about it is it has 3 colors. Let me see if I can get those 3 colors showing. Okay, so if you take a look, it's got a red on the outside, a neutral sort of peach in the center, and then a flesh tone on the other side. And it actually, what it does is the new Korean trend, instead of being like this pink baby doll sort of lip look, the trend right now is to make it look like, you've had a lollipop or a popsicle or something where the inner rim of your mouth is stained and then it gradiates out to your own skin tone. So the beige is really like a skin tone color, and actually very much like a concealer. It's definitely got a thicker quality. The center coral tone, I almost don't get the point of it because it doesn't really transmit very well, and it's supposed to just soften the redness. So this is kind of like a stain, and I find that I'll apply the stain a little first in the center, and then I'll go and spread from the outside, spreading the concealer around the edge. Now this is great. Of course, the ombre is very important and really popular for people who feel they have very large lips, because it softens that outward edge. For someone like myself who has very, delicate lips, it does diminish them. It makes me look almost like I don't really have that lip line. So this is a fun little trend, though it's not something I'm going to wear all the time. I'll probably gradiate and mix the two together and just use it as a mid-tone staining balm for fun. It's definitely not something that I might buy again. I should have got it in the dark tone because the red is pretty, but I don't really wear reds a lot. So that was it, VDL. Look it up. They've got a few other products that are worth talking about. I haven't heard good things at all about their powder products, so look into their lip products and maybe their complexion stuff. Just stay away from the powders. And that is my first haul video to show you what I've gotten for birthday month. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you have any questions for me, pass it on. And really, I'm glad to be talking with you again, and I can't wait to see what you have to say. Thank you very much.